I think those women don't understand why that men who making six figures may have an issue if you have a bunch of kids.
I don't want to say this about black people.
Say it.
Black people are some of this uninformed people in the damn world, man.
Well, we know what's going on with celebrities. We're informed when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Because you said a number. Now I can put this number. Yeah, I can put this number on the screen, Brandon. Now, in my experience, no, I want to know in your experience, is that a lot of money?
Now, it's not a lot of money.
Well, hold on. Now, people jumped on me on Kitchen G Comic says you don't know what you're talking about. 100,000 is nice, a comfortable lifestyle, Brandon.
And I hate we gotta be like this, but listen, because we opened a restaurant, we put a lot of money into it. We know about how much money it is. It's just not a lot of money. It used to be a lot of money. I remember when I was in high school, I was like, man, if I made $40,000 a year, I'm straight. I'm good. Because I know my mom made maybe 50, 60, and we were living pretty decent. So if I could get there out of high school and maybe early 20s, I'll be all right. But $100,000 in this inflated economy, that's not a lot of money, especially depending on what city you live in. And you live, in the north, correct?
I do.
I'm not sure how much housing is, but apartment here is it's not a super big apartment. It's not super nice. It's pretty nice. It's $2,000 a month. That's
how many bedrooms?
It's 2 bedrooms.
That'd be one up here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's $2,000 a month. That's a lot of money. And that's just living. We're not talking about vehicles and insurance and kids. To be able to live and people like to travel now. They like to go out to drink. They like to go out to eat. Is places more expensive than they were back in the day or less expensive? They're more expensive. And when you're in a city, do you have to pay for parking for a city?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, you park in the wrong area, that's a ticket. You may get towed.
But Brandon, this is what they say. They say
that's a good point you about to make too. Go ahead.
They say 100,000 is a lot of money, but in all actuality, it's really not.
Right. And like I say, you think you making a certain amount of money a year, but like you say, your money is taxed every time you get a paycheck.
Now, I just did with regular taxes.
Right.
People don't know you pay federal taxes. Brady knows about this. You pay Medicare. You pay Social Security. And earlier in this episode, I said it's going to be a reparation bill for the illegal immigrants. They ain't put nothing in Medicare. They ain't put nothing in Social Security, but they're going to say, I want the money when I retire.
Right. How that's going to work.
But we paying that now. So we paying 6%, 8% this and that stuff. And you got your state taxes. You got all your other taxes. Brandon, now this is a lot of money right here. Is
what, 100,000?
No, is $1,346 a lot of money?
Is it a lot of money? No, it's not. It sounds like a lot of money.
It sounds like a lot.
It's not a lot of money.
But when
we sound elitist. I'm sorry, we may do. If you talk to us when we in high school, you say 1,300
6 years ago, huh?
Right. But that's just what happens when you're doing more and you're experiencing more in the world, and you're going in different avenues. You're investing. You kind of see where like other people have way more money than you and they're doing way more things, and you're not able to do much because you thought you were making a lot of money and you're very comfortable and you're kind of stagnant, but you're not really making that much money. So you kind of feel like you need to do more.
It was that car payment, right?
Yes.
See, when people say comfortable, I don't think they know. So I think they grew up with them roaches and rats, bro.
But that's what I'm about to say. This is a lot of money if you depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
But like if I talk to somebody that's, I don't want to say just white people because white people have more money, but like
they do. That's a fact. They do. That's a fact.
If you give, like, you may think you're comfortable, but if you give your salary to somebody else, they may kill themselves because they're not going to know how to live, or they just see money a different way.
Now look at this, Brandon. I just broke. Now this is what they talk about 100,000 in a lot. Now a car payment is 600, right? Insurance is 150, so that's 750 just in the car and insurance, and all your house and stuff. Let's say $2,000, so that's $2,750. It takes a lot of weeks. It's 4 weeks in a month, right?
Right.
I ain't put food on here.
Right. No food, no clothes, you ain't, no shoes, no school supply, none of that kind of stuff.
So roughly half of your income off of your 100,000 is going into a car payment, insurance, and housing.
Not to mention,
we need to talk about. See, this is why you need to listen to Man in the Metaverse. We need to talk about retirement yet. We need to talk about savings. We need to talk about child care. We need to talk about clothes. We need to talk about car maintenance.
Right. And we were talking about enrolling my daughter because we were saying we may do real school, and we were looking at some of the schools. I think one of the schools was like, I think it was like a private school. I can't remember if my wife told me it was $2,000 a week it was probably $2,000 a week, either $2,000 a week or $2,000 a month. But just imagine how are you, but that's what I'm saying. Your money's gone. My money's gone for sending my daughter to a school. You know what I'm saying? So is $100,000 a lot of money? No, it's not a lot of money. It's a good amount of money for sure.
At the end of the day, $100,000, if you pay your taxes, if you pay 15% for your retirement, if you pay taxes at 15% for your retirement and all withdrawals, you working with around $50,000 cash you go work with. So what kind of lifestyle? I ain't really put that in there. Right. What kind of lifestyle are you working with $50,000? Are you comfortable, Brandon?
No, and you a single man, you got to go out. You're trying to court a young lady, maybe. So you're going out on these nice dates. You're trying to impress people. Like, that stuff adds up. You got Netflix, you got Hulu, you got cable, you got internet. You got to have 3-tier speed internet now because you got all these smart devices. Like, it's a lot goes into your monthly bills, and you may not even realize it. So.
And watch this: 100,000 in 2017, right? Is the equivalent of probably about 140 now. with all the inflation, year over year, inflation is going up 10% for 3 years. That's 30%. Stuff costs 30% more during the pandemic, Brandon.
Right. And did we all get 30% raises? At our job, so
did not. The prices go up so fast. Walmart don't have time to update the price, the stickers on the labels. So when you go to Walmart, if you buy something like some jeans or something, remember the prices in your head, because what usually happens, they raise the price but they change the sticker.
Right.
So your jeans cost, the tag say $24, but you got there talking about $29. I get that.
Right.
And then they change it for you.
Right. I don't think. Go ahead.
And that's almost with almost everything at Walmart.
Right. And I don't think people really realize it. I think some people do. And we have a restaurant, so I see a lot of DoorDash drivers. And I guess in my mind, before entering this, I would think just, you will see a bunch of maybe Kias and just people with like just regular kind of cars. But it's people with Acuras, Benzes, Cadillac Escalades, like doing DoorDash, and you would never think these people would be doing DoorDash. But these are the people who are doing DoorDash. They have regular jobs, but having a salary. It may be close to 100. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but it could be. You never know how much they could be making, but it's not enough whatever they're making, and they got to make some money on the side too.
I signed up for Walmart Plus. You know,
me too. 30, I got it.
30 days by May. Keep this one. I canceled my Prime. You know, with me, Amazon I'm kind of skippy. I cancel that. I do the 30 days. Say, okay, cancel. Boom. I put it in my phone. But I may keep Prime. Person pull up. Nicole came down. Who got that Infinity truck outside?
Right. Like, wait, you're the driver.
She was like, it's the garage door open. She thought somebody about to rob because, you know, they roll up. Who got the Infinity truck outside? I hope I didn't delete it off my phone. I got a person who dropped off. What's it when you drop off the door, do the groceries? What's the grocery one?
Grocery pickup. What are you talking about? Like Walmart thing?
No, not the Walmart. What's the groceries one? Instacart.
Instacart. Yeah. Instacart.
The guy pulled up here in a new Mercedes Benz.
Right.
Red. Cool. Check out with the groceries. The day guys across the street. Got the groceries off. Pull off.
But you wouldn't think that's who would be picking up this stuff. You would think it'd be lower class people with these regular cars, and they running them in the ground. Nah, it's luxury cars all over the city.
That car payment. People. Here's a trick. I rarely met a person who got 2 jobs. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Here's the thing. A person should have 1 job. That 1 job should be able to pay everything, all their bills.
Okay.
Your second job should only be for investments.
Are you saying career? Like if you're in your career or
no. Well,
because you may be in a school or you
okay, when you get older. 1 job pay all your household living expenses, your retirement, all this. Your next job will pay for like your investments. If you want something a little extra, it should not never pay for your living. Correct. Because if you do that, you just dig yourself in the tail.
Right. You don't realize it. And that's one of the good, male or female. That's one of the good reasons you could get married, so you could balance some of that stuff out with somebody else. And that's kind of what marriage is. You're balancing out responsibilities. So if you're single, you got to get up, you got to cook, you got to make sure you're washing all your clothes, you got to do all this stuff. You got to go to work, got to come home, you got to cook, take trash out. But if you're in a partnership, if you're in a marriage or a long-term relationship with somebody else, y'all are kind of balancing out different things together, working together. So it's not as stressful on one person.
Now I'm going to keep talking, Brian. I got to pull it up.
Okay. But but a lot of people are against dating or against being in a long-term relationship when it's a lot of benefits. I know people think that if you stuck with one person, you're miserable and you're not going to be happy because if you go out to the clubs, you see everybody having fun, they posting drinks and stuff like that. That seems like the life you would want to be, but those people are lonely too. It's pros and cons with both sides.